The National Football League, and we've got a showcase of shutdown defenses. It's the Bears and the Ravens, and it comes your way next.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, partner. This should be a good one here in the month of October. We got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at two teams that have started off strong. They're playing winning football. They're starting to really understand what their ideas.
Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go here in Baltimore. Tylan Wallace now on the return. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
We had a couple of his games early in his career, and of course, all the way to his days back in college, his athletic. His ability to operate from the pocket, that's what's really taken his game to this MVP level. And tell you what, we didn't think there was a lot more things that he could do on a football field, and it seems like every year he's proven otherwise.
Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
2nd and 7. They'll put a receiver in motion right. On 2nd down, it's Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion right. Off play action. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of the Ravens has it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Oh, man, what a start for this team. 2 drives, 2 scores, and it's both their scores. First one by the offense, and Greg, now the defense gets one on the board.
Yeah, and this is just a dream scenario, Mike. I mean, you talk so often, guys, we got to start the game and capture some momentum. We have to go out and impose our will on our opponent. In this case, both sides of the ball have clearly come to play. We got a special teams touchdown, Mike, and we can go for the trifecta.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bears offense ready to see the football for the second time. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to about the 29. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll send their tight end left. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw, it's Williams. This one out to Moore. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. On 4th down, here's Tory Taylor to punt for Chicago. Tylan Wallace deep for Baltimore. That is fielded at the 20. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but is taken down after a solid return. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. A 1st down throw for Jackson. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll motion over Flowers. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Ronnie Stanley, the former 6th overall pick, guilty there. Jackson now on 2nd down. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
At the Bears' 46-yard line.
On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You have to appreciate the effort. The guy's given everything he has to try to make something out of nothing, but understand sometimes you just have to live to survive another down and not take a big loss.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Still 1st down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll motion over Flowers. On the give, here's Henry. He's going to force his way for a yard or two. but looks like this one's going to be coming back. That's on the center, Tyler Linderbaum. Jackson looking to throw. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And he's going to be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. What a show this offense is putting on here. Greg, this has got to be a great feeling for this offense in the 1st quarter.
Yeah, and this is a great example, Mike, of when everything in your offense is clicking. The play design, the scheme, the philosophy, and then obviously the execution on the field. They've been sharp, explosive, and at this pace, I'm not sure what the defense can do to try to slow them down.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Holding offense.
Another run here, another run by Swift. He's got room at the 30. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Moore going in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Williams. That's a short throw caught by Kmet. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd and 2. A play fake. Now Williams. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Moore going in motion. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be. And they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Now the first carry for King Henry. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. And back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They send the tight end in motion. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
That is caught downfield by Odunze.
Pass interference. Defense.
First and 10. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain.
Williams hit, and he loses the football. One of the Ravens has it. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get this forward only to about the 32-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
This one complete to Bateman. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 14-yard line.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Here's Hill. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And that is no good. He missed it. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On the give, it's Swift. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. TJ Tampa up to make the play. Here's 3rd and 7. Now Williams to the left side into the hands of Moore. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
At the Bears' 39-yard line.
On the ground, they'll go with Hill. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Bateman is the motion man. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. Now a 3rd and 2. He'll try and run for this with Henry. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line. And that is enough for a 1st down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
He'll be stopped, just a short gain, down to the 30. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
On play action, here's Jackson. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
There's a ton of time left in this game. They don't need to feel like this is desperation mode, but they do feel the urgency to get stops, and that sack's going to go a long way to getting them off the field here. Continue to come away giving up no points, give the ball back to your offense, and see if they can start chipping away.
And that is incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And that'll set up 4th down. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. This is going to be from 53 yards out. And that one not going to get there, and it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did. Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Here's Tory Taylor now as he's on to punt for Chicago. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Ravens offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Now, Jackson. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins.
Pass interference. Defense.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Jackson. He'll look Hopkins' way again. This is also complete.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
In trouble, and down he goes.
The rest of this game is all going to come down to getting stops. You find yourself down pretty big here in the first half. You have to get the ball back to your offense as many times as possible, but you can't keep giving up scoring drives, whether it's field goals or touchdowns. You need punts. You need takeaways. Give your offense a chance, to start climbing back.
So we reach halftime in what has been, to this point, a one-sided game. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Joe Burrow leading the way there as the win gets his guys back to 500 on the year. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Ladd McConkey, a touchdown catch in the victory. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting Cleveland Browns. Demario Douglas, a touchdown catch in the victory. We saw a terrific first half from the dual-threat quarterback Lamar Jackson. He came out of the gate smoking hot with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes to help steer his guys towards this halftime lead. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. Whoa! And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Bears offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face.
Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A run here with Swift. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Moore going in motion. On 3rd down, it's Williams. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll go again with Swift. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. To throw is Williams. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. Good looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
They'll run. It's Swift. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Here's Williams now to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. Looking for room out on the edge. Not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's fourth down. The Bears send out their punt team, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing Jackson. He'll try and set up the screen to Hill. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 23.
Run play. This is Hill. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 7.
Jackson now. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Duvernay to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 39, here's a first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Throwing is Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
On the give, here's Swift. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? They motion a receiver right. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. A quick slant, looked in by Moore.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down Bears.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. First down throw there is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a high...
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Williams. This one out to Moore.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit. The Ravens offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
27-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Henry. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. 2nd and 7. Jackson looking to throw. Open man is Hopkins. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard
The shotgun, here's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll run here with Hill. And for the moment, that's a first down, but we do have a marker down. Let's see if this one will hold up. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. On the give, here's Henry.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Ravens extend the lead to 24-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Williams. To the left side. He's got Kmet. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Williams to the air once more. That's to the sideline and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the 4th quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Williams. That one complete to Moore.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw, it's Williams. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
To throw it again, it's Williams. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. That pass play, good for 22. Good for a Bears first down. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. That's a short throw. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one caught just past the pylon. Touchdown, Bears. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are able to cut into the deficit. We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the Hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
The Ravens offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. They'll begin with a zone read. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go again here with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Jalen Johnson had the good coverage and is able to knock that one away. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. This from 40 yards out. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Ravens will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Down to a knee here goes Jackson. And that should do it. It's a win here for the Ravens. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, and did not look back as they cruise in this one. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.